Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Angel. So from the looks of it on the thumbnail, you guys already know what I'm doing today. So today I am going to install a bed in my 2026 Model Y Tesla. So this is a mini SUV Tesla, perfect for my travels. And on top of that, I'm able to sleep at Tesla's charging station without being bothered by the feds. So long story short, a couple of months back, I had a SUV and I was trying to camp out in these parking lots, 24-hour fitness, Tesla charging stations, Walmart, Target, and I just kept constantly being bothered by security guards, also police officers getting kicked out of these parking lots. There's one time I parked near a charging station at a Tesla charging station and I got kicked out by a security guard. He said, if you're not charging your car, you can't be here. And then I thought to myself, he gave me a good idea, right? What if I buy a Tesla? And what if I can just, convert this mini SUV into a living space in the back of the trunk? So Elon gave me a good idea, especially when he came up with an inflatable bed that you can, put, behind the trunk of this car. And then he gave me this idea like, what if, I convert this car into a mini little motorhome? Okay. So with that being said, I am thinking about converting this Model Y into a mini motorhome. I'm thinking about traveling the world, parking at Tesla charging stations, sleeping at these Tesla charging stations without being bothered. This is basically like free rents. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you guys can follow along into my journey. So my plan is to travel the world and live at these charging stations for free. I am going to cook my meals at these parking lots. I am going to live at these parking lots, and I'm going to spend most of my days at these parking lots. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so that you guys can follow along. So right now I'm about to go ahead and install my bed. Hopefully everything goes according to plan, because I'm just frustrated with life right now, because I've been saying this for almost 5+ years and I never followed through my plan. So today of 2026, we are going to follow my dreams, and again, I want you guys to be a part of this journey, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. So I'm going to go ahead and just walk around this Tesla real quick and show you guys what I have in this trunk. All right, so as you guys can see, I have a black box. This black box has my bed in there. Okay, again, Elon Musk is giving me a sign. He's giving the whole world a sign, and this is just my prediction, guys. This is just my prediction. With the housing prices going up here in San Jose, California, and with multiple Tesla charging stations being built in our city, he just gave me a really good idea, especially when he came up with this inflatable bed that you can put behind your Tesla. He's literally telling the world, like, guys, buy a Tesla. You guys can live at the charging stations for free. Think about it. Especially for those that don't know, I go to the gym 24/7. I go to the gym every single day. And I would literally take a shower there. I would literally use the utilities there, especially when I, go fishing. After the gym, I would like go fishing. So when I would plan my trip to go fishing, I would go to the gym, charge all of my, my power banks, to get all of my camera gears ready at the gym. I just thought to myself, like, if I have a gym membership, like every single month, and I go every single day, why not just buy a Tesla and just live at these charging stations? And then, on top of that, use water, utilities at the gym. I was thinking about getting, an RV van, a Mercedes-Benz RV van, but I thought to myself, like, why do I need an RV van? I'm still going to get kicked out of these parking lots, right? Here in California, especially San Jose, California, the Bay Area, it is really strict living here. There's nothing free in life, especially when you try to park your RV van, your Sprinter van at 24-hour fitness, you're constantly getting kicked out. You cannot park a gas motor vehicle at any of these parking lots. You cannot live in your vehicle at any of these parking lots here in California. It's really, really strict. So I just thought it was a good idea to just buy a brand new Tesla, keep myself camouflaged, you know, from all of the laws out there, keep myself camouflaged, charge my Tesla at these charging stations, and then live in the back of my car. So right now I'm about to go ahead and install my bed. I am so glad that you guys are watching today's video, because you know, this is going to be the first upload, part 1 of my journey, and my journey starts today. Let's go ahead and install this bed. So what I like about this car is that you don't spend that much money charging it, you know, especially with my GMC SUV. For those that don't know, I had a GMC SUV and I would pump like $200 a week. I'm talking about commuting to work and fishing at the same time. You know, think about it. If I would have still had that car pumping gas, you know, $200 a week for 5 years, that's like 50 grand. I might as well buy a brand new Tesla and save gas. I think I'm going to drive out of this lot real quick so that you guys can see a little bit more better. It's kind of dark in here. All right, got the touch screen, reverse and forward. All right. Backing it up. All right, hold to park. And we're all set to go. I love that brand new smell of this Tesla. Oh, don't want to forget my phone. Okay, let's go ahead and pop the trunk open. The trunk of the 2026 Model Y automatically opens, by the way. I just have to change the settings, but I'd rather just press the button myself. Anyways, let's go ahead and remove this top piece, just like that. Okay, and then I don't know where to put this, honestly, but let's just see where I can put this. Oh, we can put this on the floor. Okay, just shove this on the floor. Oh, it fits perfectly. All right. My car is a little bit messy. You know, when I first got this car, you know, I just literally put it to use by just, you know, traveling, going fishing, you know, some alone time. Sometimes I don't like vlogging that much. I just rather go fishing without vlogging. But anyways, I'm trying to transition my video content into, you know, an everyday lifestyle. You know, it doesn't have to be all about fishing, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and move these seats down. I just love it how it automatically moves down. It folds down and it folds back up. Look at that, y'all. Amazing. All right, so let's go ahead and open the Model Y air mattress. I am excited. Okay, oh, I do not know what to expect here. What is this? This is the air pump, I think. I don't know what this is, but I'll just open it up for you guys. Model Y air mattress. It's best to read the instructions. Oh, that's how it looks like. Okay, wow. Check that out. So it covers every corner of the back of the trunk of this Model Y. I like that. Instructions, okay. All right. I don't know what this is. What is this? Oh, just in case you puncture your bed, this is, you know, the patch for it. So it comes with 2 patches, just in case, like, you know, you have a thumbtack in your pocket. I mean, who would put a thumbtack in their pocket, right? Or a safety pin. Okay, unzipping this brand new air mattress. I have to say, it's really light. You know, I'm liking this already. You know, some air mattresses out there are just really, really heavy. But other than that, you know, I'm starting to like it because it's really, really light. It's really easy to take out. This is the cover for it. All right. We'll deal with this air pump later. I just want to open this mattress to see how it looks like. Oh, no clips. Nice. Ah, I do not like that. So I pretty much, you know, rather have this attached to the air mattress because I'm always losing this. Ah, man, that sucks. That's one disappointment of not having this elastic strap on attached to the bed because I am always losing this, guys. All right, so opening it up. I don't know which side. Oh, I'm guessing it's this side because this is where you're going to put the air. And there we go. All right, now I'm about to go ahead and pump it up. Opening up this nice little black box. This looks like a mystery box from Call of Duty Zombies. What's in here, guys? Okay. Whoa. A really light pump. Okay. Alright. Okay, the only downfall is the straps for this mattress. So far, everything's all good. Alright. I don't know how to install this. We're just going to wing it. We don't need to follow any instructions. Alright, so what I like about this air pump is that you can plug it into your Tesla. So on the side right here, I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's where you're going to plug it in. So let's go ahead and test it out. Moment of truth. Yes, it pumps. Okay, let's go ahead and stick that in and pump the mattress. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, guys. Man, this inflatable bed in this Model Y trunk, I wouldn't recommend it. I think there's better brands out there, not Tesla model, but better mattress brands out there that cost at least like $800 to $900. I think that would be more efficient, but with the Tesla brand, I wouldn't recommend it. Anyways, I want to see how this feels like to sleep in this mattress. Oh wow, this is actually pretty nice. Yeah, this is actually pretty nice. I can see myself living in here. Yeah, I can roll around in here. I literally could fit in here. I fit in this trunk really perfectly. I can roll around. Look at this. I can roll around. A lot of room in here. Actually, I have to take that back. This mattress is pretty comfortable. I'm loving it. But the installment, I give it a 0. This mattress is really, really comfortable, guys. I can see myself living in here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, guys. So my head is not fully, you know, against the seat, but once I like move up a little bit, look, my feet's right there. Let's go ahead and close the trunk. Hopefully I don't get stuck in here. Make sure I have my keys and everything. Let's close the trunk. Oh, that's freaking nice. That is freaking awesome. That's amazing, guys. Look at this. I am sleeping in my Tesla. Look at this. So much freaking room. So much freaking room. Wow. Yes, I can see myself living in here. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. I do need to get my window tinted a little bit darker. I might get limo tints, you know, so that they can't see me. But other than that, I can see myself living in here, traveling Wow, this is amazing. Very, very comfortable with the mattress. 1 out of 10. I give it a 10. But with the installment, man, I do not recommend it. But yeah, I love it. This is the life right here. Man, always follow your dreams, guys. Don't give up. Don't have a plan B. Have a plan A. Follow through with your goals. With me, I had a plan B, and I just kept constantly stressing about life. I told myself that I was going to, travel the world, but I didn't follow through with that plan. And for the past couple of months, I've just been dealing with depression and anxiety. I have my own home. My life is great. But, I've been having, depression and anxiety since I was 6 years old. And, I've just been dealing with it by just going fishing and just being alone, basically. But other than that, this is my retirement. I guess, this is going to be, the start of my adventure. So I'm about to go ahead and call it a day. I'll tune in on my next video to give you guys updates. I'll be living in one of these Tesla charging ports. I'll be cooking my meals there, going to the gym, and yeah, I want you guys to be a part of my life. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. All right, everyone, thank you for tuning in today's video. I thank all of you guys for your love and support. I wish nothing but health, wealth, and happiness. May the gods and the fish gods be with you. Until next time, I'll see you later. So if you guys enjoyed the content of this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one.